with indomitable strength. Let all tremble.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
The Hammer is upon you. Impudent servant! The might of Andor is upon you. Your bones will shatter for this. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. The might of Andor is upon you. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Be crushed beneath my weapon. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. Impudent servant! For the rising of the sun! Your bones will shatter for this! My shadow covers the land! Let all tremble! Dominant strength! Rush beneath my weapon! Let all tremble! My shadow covers the land. The might of Andor is upon you. With indomitable strength, your bones will shatter for this. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. Be crushed beneath my weapon! My shadow covers the land! Impudent servant! With indomitable strength! Ha! My shadow covers the land!
Hiya! I told you!
Beneath my weapon! Divine punishment will be served! Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. With dominant. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble.
Enemy hero heading bottom.
My shadow covers the land. Impudent servant! For the rising of the sun! Be crushed beneath my weapon! I go forth. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. The rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Divine punishment will be served. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun.
Enemy hero missing from top.
Let all tremble. I go forth. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. The might hand is upon you. Your bones scatter this. Dominant strength. He grasps beneath my weapon. I go forth.
Yes.
Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. With dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. With dominant strength. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Impudent servant! My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. I go forth.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Let all tremble. I go forth. With dominant
Enemy hero missing from middle.
For the rising of the sun. Divine punishment will be served. My shadow covers the land. With dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. He grasps beneath my weapon.
Fight here.
The might hand. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. I go forth. Formidable enemies abound in these days, but none. Let all tremble. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Your bones will scatter this. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. With dominant strength.
Fight here.
For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land.
Fight here.
With dominant strength. For the rising of the sun. The might hand is upon. He grasps beneath my weapon. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. That ability is not ready. My shadow covers the land. That ability is not ready. I go forth. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. My weapon. Divine punishment will be served. I go forth.
Enemy hero missing from the top.
With indomitable strength. Divine punishment will be served. My shadow covers
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Let all tremble.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. I go forth.
Enemy hero missing from the bottom.
For the rising of the sun. With indomitable for the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. With indomitable for the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Impudent servant with indomitable strength. Massacre! And do not exceed it! Let all tremble! My shadow covers the land! Let all tremble! For the rising of the sun! Let all tremble.
Enemy hero missing from
Get back!
The Legion have destroyed the HoN Tower.
Impudent servant! That ability is not ready. Divine punishment will be served. I go forth. Your true power!
Not today, dirtbag. The Legion have destroyed the HoN Tower.
I have no need for consultation from a shortly mortal.
The Legion have destroyed the HoN Tower.
I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Impudent servant!
One of your structures is under attack.
I go forth. For the rising of the sun. That ability is not ready. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Let all tremble. Divine
Regeneration.
Be crushed with indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. I go forth.
Attack.
With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. With indomitable strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. I go forth.
Fight here.
For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength.
Invisibility.
Speak quickly and do not exceed in words. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength.
One of your structures is under attack.
Divine punishment will be served. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. Let all tremble. I go forth.
Illusion.
servant!
Right here.
Your bones will shatter for this! That ability is not
Piece of cake!
for the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun.
One of your structures is under attack.
Your head is mine!
Formidable enemies abound, but none compared to the wrath of our god. With indomitable strength, I go forth. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow
One of your
covers the
structures
land
is under attack.
with indomitable strength. That ability is not ready. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Divine punishment will be served. The might of Anger!
Double damage.
Tremble. That ability is not ready. Be crushed beneath my weapon! Your bones will shatter for this! With indomitable strength. Be crushed beneath my
She's done a barrel roll.
impudent servant! That ability is not ready. The might of Anger is upon you. I go forth. I go forth. Divine punishment will be served. Be crushed beneath my weapon. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Divine punishment will be served. Beneath my weapon. Let all tremble. If you servant, my shadow with indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Divine punishment we serve. That ability is not ready. Impudent servant! That ability is not ready. That ability is not ready. For the rising of the sun.
Regeneration.
With indomitable strength. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. I go forth. Let all tremble. I go forth. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. I go forth. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. Divine punishment will reach. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. Impudent servant!
Your head is mine!
Once, speak quickly, and do not exceed in words. My shadow covers the land. My punishment will be served. That ability is not ready. Your bones will shatter this. With indomitable strength. The rising of the sun. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble.
Massacre.
Yeah!
Formidable enemies abound these days, but none compared to the wrath of our god.
One of your structures is under attack.
I go forth with indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. I go forth with indomitable strength.
One of your structures is under attack.
The might of the hammer is upon you. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble.
Beware.
My shadow covers the land. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. With indomitable strength. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. Your bones will shatter me! My shadow covers the land. Rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable warrior. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. I go forth. Your divine punishment will be served. My shadow covers the land. I have no need for consultation from a sworded immortal.
Massacre!
With indomitable strength. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. Covers the land. With indomitable strength. My shadow covers the land.
The Hellborn have destroyed the Legion Tower.
For the rising of the sun. Let all
One of your structure is under attack.
I go
Invisibility.
Combo breaker!
not ready. Is loose. No, everything in this place lives only on my whim. With indomitable strength, I go forth. Your bones will shatter for this.
You know, man! I told you, man! Again and again and again!
Be crushed beneath my weapon. Your bones will shatter.
Don't touch my collar!
For the rising of the sun, I go forth with indomitable strength. My shadow covers the land. The rising of the sun. My
Regeneration.
let all tremble. Shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. With indomitable strength, I go forth. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. I go forth.
One of your structures is under attack. The Hellborn have
Rising of the
destroyed
sun.
Legion Tower.
Impudent servant! My shadow covers the land.
Condor has been slain.
With indomitable
Combo breaker!
let all tremble. With indomitable strength, I go forth. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble.
Piece of cake. Onslaught.
For the rising of the sun. I go forth, and my husband will be served.
Waste of time. Too easy.
Be crushed beneath my weapon. For the rising of the sun, I go forth. For the rising of the sun, let all tremble. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. 5-kill stud. With indomitable strength. True power of the sun. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble.
The Legion have destroyed the Hellborn Tower.
For the rising of the sun, let all tremble. For the rising of the sun, my shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun, with indomitable strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun, let all tremble. I go forth. Your bones will shatter for this. For the rising of the sun.
Beware.
My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun, I go forth.
Kongor has been slain.
All tremble. I go forth. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. I go forth. The might of Emperor is upon you. With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. I go forth. With indomitable strength. I go forth. Let all tremble. I am no need consultation from a short-lived mortal. I go forth. Let all tremble. I go forth. For the rising of the sun, my shadow covers the land. I go forth.
When the Legion
Let all
Pieces of cake!
I go forward. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. The rising of the sun. Divine punishment. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. I go forward.
Waste of time! Give up already!
I go forward. For the rising of the sun. I go forward. The ability is not ready. The might of is upon you.
Haste!
Let all tremble.
Fight here.
I go forward. Let all tremble. With the dominant strength. I go forward. Divine punishment. Your bones will scatter this. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With the dominant strength.
Fight here.
I go forward. Let all tremble.
Fight here. Let all tremble. I go forward. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. I go forward. With the dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. I go forward. With the dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. With the dominant strength. I go forward. Impudent servant. With the dominant strength. Let all tremble. I go forward. with dominant strength. Let all tremble. Dominant strength. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With dominant strength. Let all
Five kills done.
divine punishment will be served. Your bones will die. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With dominant strength. For the rising of the sun.
One of your structures is under attack.
Possibly my weapon! Impudent servant! With dominant
The Hellborn have destroyed the Legion Tower.
my shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. With dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. For the rising of the sun. Let all tremble. I go forth. Let all tremble. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. Let all. The ability is not ready.
Beware.
With dominant strength. For the rising of the sun. With dominant strength. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. My shadow covers the land. Let all tremble. With dominant
Thor has been slain.
let all tremble. My shadow covers the land. I go forth. For the rising of the sun. With dominant strength. Covers the land. Let all tremble. For the rising of the sun. With dominant strength. Let all. I go
One of your structures is under attack. A legion barracks has been destroyed.
With indomitable strength. Let all tremble. Rising of the sun. My shadow covers the land. With indomitable strength. For the rising of the sun.